such and such, but them niggas around me different.
It's your boy at Breach. I never see you more.
Wake up.
Pull up to LA, niggas got random shows and shit.
Forever, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with us, huh?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah. Forever, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with us, huh? Forever, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with us,
Don't let the numbers lie, nigga.
See right up through you niggas out here calling your bluff.
Shit's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Niggas fake as shit.
Wake up.
Pull up to LA, niggas got random shows and shit. Niggas talking about that.
Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Usual suspect.
It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?
Hey, step inside that booth. I loosen the tie. 5039 is alive. Much love to the chat. Much love to them old gang. Usual suspects. Head over to usualsuspect6.com. Let me know who got up in the building. And why I do that. Let me goddamn me send these links out to my brothers, man. I'm saying real quick, real slick before we get up into it. Y'all smash the like button as y'all follow on in. This is the Usual Suspect Sunday boxing recap. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. We going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? We had to take a little break, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really feeling boxing this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury fighting this weekend. The undercard was trash. So I really seen no point in me making no videos. I mean, for what? You know what I'm saying? I see my brother Black Swan, first one in the building. Welcome to the show, my boy. Big Texas, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Charles Granger, Hoop Sessions, new to the channel. Yeah, we're gonna get into some basketball conversations this week too. Shots out to Jason. I want to say this since we got a new subscriber and he got Hoop Sessions in his channel, in his name. Shouts out to motherfucking Jason Tatum. Shouts out to motherfucking Jaylen Brown. You understand me, man? Shouts out to the whole, you know what I'm saying, Boston Celtics basketball team. Right now, they killing it, man. Got Brooklyn on the motherfucking ropes. Finna hit them with that knockout blow. You know what I'm saying? Good mother. And that's what I watched yesterday, man. I watched basketball. Let me take my thumbnail down. We're gonna get into this. I watched hella basketball yesterday. Utah Dallas, good fucking game. Shouts out to Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Bogdanovich, man. That whole Utah Jazz team. Great fucking game, man. You know I'm from Texas, so you know I was riding for Luka and his crew. And when I look at teams like Utah and Dallas, and I'm seeing this young Boston team, this is the future of the fucking league right here, man. Even motherfucking Ja Morant and you know what I'm saying, Anthony Edwards and Cat and all these dudes, man. Great fucking basketball yesterday. Shouts out to the NBA, man. I love springtime. Love NBA basketball playoffs, man. I'm a big playoffs guy. You know what I'm saying? I watch some of the regular season, man, but I really try to tune in and watch the playoffs because that's when the shit really matter. Salute to the Queen 71, MJ Total Health and Wellness, Kevin Dunbar, my brother Jab Jamboree, man. Y'all check my brother out. Sub to his channel. The link is in the chat. I'm gonna leave that up right there for a minute. So let's go ahead and get right to it. We did have a boxing event yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did not watch it because I was watching basketball. I did not buy it. I'm not a fan of Tyson Fury. It just is what it is at this point. I'm not gonna sugarcoat you. I'm not gonna hold you. I just talked about Tyson Fury because he had a fight coming up these past few days. But I seen the highlights and shit, and I seen what he done. Am I impressed? I mean, no, because he was supposed to knock out Dillian White. It's Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't knock out Dillian White? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to take credit away from Tyson Fury. I mean, he won in an impressive fashion. But am I impressed? No. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. Great. Oh shit, let me change my background. Great motherfucking me. Heavyweight fight, if that's what you want to call it. It was an okay fight to me. The uppercut landed. And I'm gonna keep it real, man. That uppercut has been like the money punch. In my brother's Jab Jamboree's words, because he just fell in the building. That Sunday punch. You know what I'm saying? That's been the go-to punch for a lot of guys in these past couple of weeks, man. I've been seeing that uppercut land. Going back watching Earl Spence fight last night, I seen Earl Spence uppercut landing. Tyson Fury landed the uppercut on Dillian White, knocked him out. Fundora was landing the uppercut on Lubin and cracked his whole motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? And you seen what Earl Spence did. He cracked, you know what I'm saying, Ugas's eye. So shouts out to, you know what I'm saying, all the good boxing coaches out there teaching the fundamentals, you know what I'm saying, with these uppercuts and these good techniques and textbook, you know what I'm saying, like punches, man. Shouts out to y'all. But I got my brother Jab Jamboree, Act Reacher 45 in the building. The link to his channel is right there on the screen. Click it, sub, and come right back, man. But what's going down with it, Act? You're on mute, champ.
What's good, bro? You hear me?
Yeah, sure. Loud and clear. What you got going?
Man, nothing, chilling, man. We got a dope spills, boxing bills later. You know what I mean? There's a couple of things to talk about on the horizon. Yeah, man, I'm up here on the Sunday recap. Usual suspect, Sunday recap and all that good stuff. So ready to talk some boxing, man. Let's build.
Okay. Real quick, man, since Act just fell in the building, let's play the Act Woods commercial again.
It's a usual suspect thing. Usual suspect.
It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
Usual Suspect6.com.
Say what?
Yes, sir. Y'all go get them Act Wood tees, man. Usual Suspect6.com. Hey, Act, man. So I ain't tell nobody this, but when I was at Quee House, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their little, you know what I'm saying, their little shirts on and shit. The homie Dwayne Freeman had his little shirt on, you know what I'm saying? His shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, y'all, you got the merch and shit, fam? He like, everybody like, yeah, man, we got the merch and shit. You know, Ashley got their shirts on, Ashley and Quee. Al B got the Ashley and Quee shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the nigga Ricky Williams hit me with the, yeah, man, you know, we got a little merch and shit. We ain't got draws though. We ain't got draws. We ain't fancy like y'all. Oh man, bro, everybody bust out laughing, bro. That shit was funny as hell, man. So y'all niggas fancy. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to usualsuspect6.com, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, let's talk some boxing, man, while you up in here. Tyson Fury, Dillian White, man. You got anything on that, man? Did you watch it? Did you see it? Or you just watch the highlights? What's your take on it?
Nah, I watched it. I watched it, and that was the only fight that I watched of that card. That was like I go for. I probably tuned into like a couple. Like I watched the featherweight joint, Tyson Fury friend a little bit, but outside of that, I only really tuned in. I even went seen when they put the camera on the homie that played Chairman Fred and Judas and the Black Messiah. You know what I mean? Because he was there. You know, he English and all of that. Yeah. He was saying how Tyson Fury's a generational fighter, how he liked Tyson Fury and all that. So I even seen that. Yeah. So Tyson Fury did what I expected Tyson Fury to do. He came in lighter. I knew that he was going to box circles around Dillian White. I thought it was going to be the straight right hand because there was a point, I don't know if it was the 6th or the 5th round, where he hit him with a 1-2, and Dillian White legs looked like they wilded out a little bit. And no, he got knocked out in the 6th round. I'm sorry. So it may have been the 4th or the 5th. And he just had a steady pattern of doing that, and he would clinch, lean on him. I ain't gonna lie, Dillian White was missing by like a mile. He didn't even look like a professional in there.
So he didn't pinch the bitch act. He didn't even pinch the bitch.
Yo, bro, like it was crazy. Like Tyson Fury looked way bigger than him, and Dillian White actually came in heavier. That's why when people say he was in good shape, I was like, nah, he looked fat to me. You know what I mean? And Tyson Fury actually came in 10 pounds lighter than the last Wilder fight. He knew what he was doing. He sparred him a long time ago. He know to come in lighter and box and move with that type of dude. You know what I mean? Because he was looking very one-dimensional in there. And I was actually very disappointed in Dillian White. Almost looked like he laid down. Y'all talk about fights that look like Conor Ben and Chris Van Heerden. Shit. I seen the replay. I seen the uppercut. Yeah, the uppercut did land, but Tyson Fury pushed him down after he landed the uppercut.
Yeah.
And then Dillian White's legs was like he was gone. And
hey, Tay say Dillian White always been fat.
Yeah, but there was when I think it was when he got popped. It was a point where he actually was looking ripped. Now I'm not even trying to be funny. And I remember Steels brought it up. I forgot what fight it was. And Steels was like, he was looking that fight. He did look actually good. I don't remember. Maybe it was a Derek Chisora too. I don't remember. But I do want to say you said the uppercut been a thing. Not forget the fact that people been throwing uppercuts and stuff like that. The point is the right computer code for Dillian White is the uppercut.
Yep.
Every time he been knocked out, it been due to some type of uppercut. Anthony Joshua hit him with a right hand, and I think he finally finished him with like a combination and it ended with an uppercut. And the referee waved it off. Then Povetkin scoped him. And now Tyson Fury scoped him with an uppercut. Only reason I'm mad is because I picked it way too early. I mean, way too late.
Me too. I was 3 rounds off. How many rounds
was a round off? Because I remember Mac on Steele's show yesterday. He said the 5th round, and him and Big Row. Mac was actually around.
Nah, I think Mac got it. I think Mac got. I think he said the 6th. No, I picked the 5th. I picked the 5th. I picked the 5th.
Put it in the chat. Stay. Who had the 6th round? If anybody had the 6th round, they get.
Yeah, me and Big Row. Me and Big Row had the 5th.
He said I'm gonna pick like my Texas brethren, and he said I'm gonna go with the 5th. I thought he said the 5th. I'll go back and watch it. But whatever. He was close. And gotta give Fury credit. He did what he was supposed to do. With a dude like Dillian White. And as far as him retiring, he just using that shit as leverage, in my opinion. He know that he want that big cash out, that winner Usyk and Joshua. I think he gonna wait around for that because he said this could be my last one. I think he liked all that shit, all the stars and the shit in UK because that was a good crowd. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right, man. I put the thumbnail back up, man, because my co-host just fell in the building, man, and he got that new commercial out, man. We gonna play it again and again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? To the world end, goddamn me.
It's a usual suspect thing.
It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?
Say what? Usual suspect 6.com.
He said he picked the 8th.
Oh, he picked the 8th?
He picked the 8th. Okay. My bad. You was later like me, yeah, because I picked the 10th. I thought he could survive too, Mac. I thought he could at least survive around them to that, like 8, 9.
Yeah, me too, bro. That was sad, bro. Okay, man, I got my co-host Jay Steels in the building, the R fella, man. War Report himself. You know what I'm saying? The mad scientist, man. What's going down with it, bro? How you feeling this morning?
Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite Yankee Monster, the R fella, back for another one. In the day, salute to the usual suspects. It definitely is the usual suspect team. And that means big up the host with the most. And that means 503 line. I see you rocking the H-Town drip. And that means also available. And that means in the usual suspect store inside the Indiverse Digimall and whatnot. Link is definitely in the description. You know what I mean? Get your H-Town merch on and popping. You know what I mean? Tees, jackets. The 503 lows, the stay ready H-Town 44s, you know what I mean? We got some drip for all of y'all, you know what I mean? I'm stuttering because of this blunt. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Let's get into this cooking, you know. Let's get into this cooking. Definitely I can't even lie. I was impressed with the performance that I would say the most hated heavyweight out there in the world, Tyson Fury. I was somewhat impressed with the performance that he put on against Dillian White, and I was also justified in thinking that those Dillian White fanboys that actually thought that Dillian White was anywhere near the level of Wilder. You know what I mean? Wow. Yesterday afternoon just validated that Dillian White isn't anywhere near the levels. You know what I mean? Anywhere near the levels. Tyson Fury had a cakewalk with Dillian White. That was easy work. You know what I mean? He was able to cruise his way. You know what I mean? Warm his way up into a nice boxing, I guess, performance, and then ending it off spectacularly with that uppercut. Mind you, I can't even hate on the fact that uppercut came with a push. You know what I mean? It was illegal, but I mean it ain't illegal if the ref don't catch it. It ain't illegal if the ref don't catch it. And he did assisted the knockdown or the knockout with a push. But Dillian White had all the time, you know what I mean? He got back up on his feet. He wasn't steady. So in my opinion, the referee was in his right to waive off the fight because obviously Dillian White wasn't recovered. He gave him all the shot, step forward, come to me, let's see if you're ready to go. And Dillian White wobbled over. You know what I mean? Stumbled forward into the ropes. You know what I mean? So good victory for Tyson Fury. But once again, it's like it's validation for me looking at like Dillian White was never that nice. You know what I mean? And the audacity of these some of these UK fans thinking that Dillian White's on the level of Wilder. It's just it was bittersweet victory for me yesterday. But the question is now, you know what I mean, that I've been kind of asking the brothers and kind of putting out there in the world. You know what I mean? This whole situation with Daniel Kinahan, you know what I mean? The heat is definitely turned up. You know what I mean? There's U.S. sanctions. We all know about that. But 503, you know what the new news is right now?
Enlighten me, brother.
Yo, the United Arab Emirates. So that's Dubai. You know what I mean? The United Arab Emirates. They have now put sanctions on your boy, you know what I mean? Mr. Magnolia, you know what I mean? Daniel Kinahan. So Daniel is looking to get out of Dubai right now. Like they saying he can't even buy a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? No milk, no bread, no weed, no Hennessy, nothing. You know what I mean? Can't even buy his own whiskey. The proper 12, that's over with. You know what I mean? So Kinahan is looking to flee Dubai, to flee the United Arab Emirates because they have also joined in the sanctions with the Americans and with the rest of the Western countries and whatnot. So could he be going flying to Russia? We don't know. But with that being said, 503, is this the reason why we hear the now reports of Tyson Fury, and he said it himself that he will be retiring, fading off into the sunset, taking his family to the Mediterranean and whatnot, and calling it a career. You know what I mean? Because shit's hot right now, and it's obvious that Tyson Fury has done plenty dealings and has had plenty transaction with Mr. Magnolia over there. But I digress. That's my take.
All right, y'all. In honors of the Trigger Man Kinahan, man, this is Trigger Man Kinahan's move right now, and then we're gonna go to my man KG, aka K underscore. Goddamn me! But this is Trigger Man right now.
My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all, that crack keeps telling me yes, gotta go.
Gotta go. Got to motherfucking go. Okay. I don't know where, but Kinahan, Trigger Man Kinahan, he got to go. You understand me, man? K underscore, man. What's going down with it, family? How you doing this morning, KG?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today, man? This motherfucker damn Kinahan is starting to remind me of this damn trash ass movie that I just watched called Ambulance. Y'all seen the damn previews for it, and this motherfucker did every fucking damn thing just to survive and end up dying in the end. And I'm mad I damn gave that movie 2 hours of my fucking time. So I'm disappointed in myself. So and it's almost like this is what they're going, the Kinahan damn story is going to turn into. You know what I'm saying? Because the square footage of the earth is but for so big. So you can't dare gonna get into too many cracks and crevices without somebody seeing or smelling you. These motherfuckers tried to hide a fucking ambulance in plain sight and wonder why they still got caught. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers. But
yeah, man.
What y'all talking about, man? Y'all talking about the fight? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I honestly, and it's funny, bro, because I had talked to Red Friday about this. I was like, yeah, bro, I know you're going back to the crib and shit, man. We ain't gonna be able to do the backstage joint. I say maybe, you know what I'm saying, you can get our fella and you know what I'm saying, KG to hold it down, man. Niggas ain't come through with the shit, man. I say, boy, that's how you know Tyson Fury ain't shit.
No,
If a
I
nigga,
was
if we
watching
can't,
it. I watched it, but I was playing damn Call of Duty the whole time. I had that shit on my laptop, and I was in there playing Call of Duty. So I had the card on. I just didn't pay attention to it until the Dillian White and then Fury fight started. But then the 11th round of the fight before that, I get a call from my fucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's parents up here, you would not act, but we you know what I'm saying? In 503, you probably do it too. You either drop your kid off or you pick them up. You don't do both. So I dropped my daughter off, and she was supposed to be getting a ride back home with her friend's mom. The little girl didn't show, so my daughter called me, and I had to go back and pick her up. And I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking?" I said, "It's the 11th round." I said, "This fight about to start right now." You know what I'm saying? I said, so
did
I
you
had
make
to.
it back to see the fight?
I got back, and the fight was in the third round. So
Damn.
yeah, I got all green lights going and coming back home. So I was like, damn. I said, I'm good money then, because I was like, everybody was saying that Tyson Fury was gonna clean him up. I was like, I don't think he's gonna do it before they're gonna fucking the fifth round. Lo and behold, it was the round after that. You know what I'm saying? And cousin Fred, them
Yeah, what
physical
happened to
wise,
Cousin Fred, bro?
he looked good. He was in good shape. You know what I'm saying? He came in. Um, it was no spots where I think he had a chance of winning, but he had good movement early in the fight. Like he moved good. I was like, man, I said, okay, Dillian White, might be on to something.
Bro, I was surprised with his early head movement
Yeah,
in the early parts of the fight. I didn't even know he had that in his
I
toolbox.
didn't either. So I'm like, damn, okay. I said he looking good. You know what I'm saying? His legs looked like they didn't look as skinny as they once were. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I see where the weight distribution went. So I'm like, all right. And the taller man, damn, just started having his way. Just gonna placing the jab. Um, Dillian White tried to double up on his jab to close the distance. That was his the hardest thing for him, trying to close distance. And then he turned desperate. And once he turned desperate, that's when damn Tyson Fury grew more patient. And I had seen Tyson Fury in training camp working on that damn jab, uppercut. I had seen that. So it was like something that he had already been working on. So it was pretty much setting it up, because I got Dillian White, you know what I'm saying? He's desperate now. He's desperate to land his left hand. He's desperate. So I don't, and with him not being a tall fighter like a Deontay Wilder, I can actually just stay out of range of his punch versus a Deontay Wilder. I got to actually, they're going to roll it because I'm in range of it. Dillian White was never really in range to, you know what I'm saying, do anything significant. The slaps to the body, Tyson Fury can, you know what I'm saying, he absorbs those with the fat body that he has. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think he damn, you know what I'm saying, he walks around at the weight that he is. And then that uppercut, the push, fella, I want to say the push came because Dillian White was falling into him after the uppercut. Now I'm just pretty much protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? And uppercut push. It's either that or you get the flip flop of a damn Vladimir Klitschko. Punch,
I
punch,
ain't even
pull,
mad at it, bro. I ain't even mad
and
at it.
pull you to me and hold you. You know what I'm saying? But when Cousin Fred got back up, man, I was like, because I didn't think he was gonna get up. I said, yeah, he's done. As soon as he got stretched out, I was like, oh, and I looked at my daughter. She was in the mirror doing something to her hair. I said, baby, I said, you lucky I made it back to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? So stretched him out. Cousin Fred went to go get up, and I was like, all right, he's getting up, he's good. And then he fell into the referee. When he fell into I was like, yep, that's that. Yeah, that's a warranted stop right there.
Yeah, you know you know in that UK, nigga, you do some shit like you do the stanky leg while the ref trying to hold you up, nigga. It's over.
It's over.
Even Fury was going like, nah, stop this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think he wanted to do his man's dirty, because him and Dillian White is really cool for real. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, like I say, I know a lot of people want to see Tyson Fury retire, and we're gonna get into this, man. But let me big up the chat real quick before we continue on, man. I got my favorite Puerto Rican up in the building, Kind of Loco Sports. He said only fight I watched last night was Kevin Newman which he won by second round KO. Damn, Kano, you should have pulled that up, man. I would have watched it with you, man. Quickly say I was ready. I was ready. Fury about to retire. Oh, she said she was reading the Fury about to retire. Okay, yeah, they need to put whatever they were smoking down. That ain't the move. Goddamn me. Queen Monica say, is Tyson Fury really retiring? And I'm gonna leave that right there because that's gonna be our next segue. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this shit real quick, real slick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to some hot boxing topics, man. But Queen Monica say, is Tyson Fury really retiring? My guesstimation is I would say no. Oddfella has another theory, you know, Planet Oddfella. He looks at shit different. I don't know what the other brothers is feeling, man, but we had another great heavyweight champion in the building last night. But he's not a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He's a MMA heavyweight champion, and he had this to say.
Definitely sometime next year, 2023, that fight will happen, because by the end of this year, we're going to know exactly, we're going to sort things out and get settled, ready to go.
94,000 people, a packed arena. What did you think of the experience?
The experience was great, you know, being in the stadium like this. I heard that it was 94,000 people in this arena, in this stadium, which is quite impressive for a stadium, and the vibe there was so just electric.
Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou in Africa?
Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou in Africa, that would be the best one. The Rambo in the jungle too.
Rumble in the jungle too. I'm now they say they brought up Africa, and we got some African blood up in here. I'm gonna come to Oddfella, and I'm gonna pose a question to you based off what you seeing and what you hearing, what you just heard. Even though you got a whole nother theory, I'm gonna pose a question. What Queen Monica asked: is Tyson Fury really retiring? What's your take?
This play still fits into my theory, 503. Because this is not an official boxing fight. This would be some type of hybrid exhibition matchup.
Right.
Francis Ngannou did say that this might be fought with MMA gloves, something like that, or
yeah.
Maybe there might be some at the usage of elbows or whatnot. Who knows? But it will be some type of hybrid contest. And he did also say in that little clip that the fight would probably take place sometime next year in 2023. You know what I mean? So once again, that fits into my theory that Tyson Fury right now shit's too hot with his close proximity to Daniel Kinahan. When the dust finally settles a little bit and the heat kind of cools down a little bit, maybe Tyson Fury will come out and play, and that will be his safest bet to fight a guy like a mega fight that's not really official on his record in Francis Ngannou. And double more if you do it in Africa, in a country that is not totally aligned with Western politics. The money can get distributed and divvied out without getting frozen, but without anybody's shit getting frozen. Fury and his team don't have to worry about that. So this might be a real possibility. They seem to have both agreed to the fight. And like I said, the situation that Tyson Fury and his team is in, that might be the avenue that might go down once again with some of these corrupt African governments. That, yeah, I mean, you might have to look that way to get something done like that. So, yeah, that's not beyond the imagination. But as far as like him fighting another legitimate boxing fight, say against he's waiting for Usyk Joshua for undisputed, I don't think that's gonna happen right now. You know what I mean? Due to the things that I just presented. You know what I mean? I think he's officially retiring from boxing he's up for exhibitions and shit that doesn't involve the mainstream and that type of nature.
I mean,
If you
let
get
me
what I'm
ask you this
saying.
real quick, big bro. Let me ask you this real quick. What does that leave the heavyweight division? Guys like Wilder, AJ Usyk. I mean, even Dillian White, Andy Ruiz, Ortiz. Who is gonna get that belt? Will it go back to the PBC? And one of the PBC guys possibly get it? Because I mean, Top Rank don't. When you look at the land, I mean, is Joe Joyce gonna get it? Like, what does that leave the heavyweight boxing team if Fury does retire?
Hmm.
What
Well,
you think?
it's still it's a sticky situation in the heavyweight division because we got one guy in Tyson Fury that has the lineal belt. You know what I mean? Has one of the major sanctioned body belts in the WBC belt, and
Mm-hmm.
he's saying he's retiring. Then we have Usyk, who has the other three belts. You know what I mean? And he's under his situation, but according to reports now, he's in training and he will be fighting Joshua sometime in the summer. You know what I mean? But so with that being said, um, it's Usyk's division to secure. You know what I mean? It's Usyk's division to secure. He has the three belts. A lot of us believe that he's gonna double up and go back to back by beating Joshua again. You know what I mean? Even though that he's probably going through mental turmoil with what's going on in his country, in his homeland. But a lot of us still think he's going to go back to back on Joshua. Joshua still hasn't the his new selection for his trainer. A lot of us are thinking, oh, is that really an improvement? What is this guy going to bring to the table that's going to change you to be a master boxer like Alexander Usyk, a pound for pound talent, pound for pound on my list like Alexander Usyk. So it's Usyk's division to secure. You know what I mean? That one belt that's left out there, maybe the PBC might be able to get they grasp their hands on it. They of course they have Wilder, but Wilder's the future is really undecided right now. You see a lot of heavyweight contenders now taking shots at Wilder for the fact that he's trying to go search for himself via this ayahuasca method, you know what I mean, in South America and whatnot. You see a lot of but with that being said, Wilder's future is undecided. There's no scheduled fights. He hasn't spoken about boxing, coming back to boxing as of the recent. We still have Uncle Ortiz. You know what I mean? We still have Andy Ruiz. That speculation is back in the front news. You know what I mean? Both of them fighting pay-per-view on PBC. Will that fight be eliminated for WBC? Will they be able to pull the strings with the WBC and say, hey, because the WBC like Latin champions, you know what I mean? The WBC loves Latin championships. Oh, Mauricio Sulaiman, all of a sudden he pull up out of his ass an interim belt. You know what I mean? This is for the interim championship belt. You know what I mean?
The Mayan belt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, y'all. You know how I go down 503. So that I think that probably will be the play if Tyson Fury does end off fading off into the sunset. And because PBC seems like they really got a good lock on the WBC belts right now. We see what happened yesterday. Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. The battle of the regular Joes is going down this summer. But that's a WBO thing. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah. They somewhat announced that. Live before the fight. You know what I mean? Frank Warren was there. They was both there, you know what I mean, to say, yeah, we verbally agreed to the fight. I guess it's almost signed for. I guess they got to get a couple little stipulations worked out. But yeah, they said it's going down this summer. But yeah, that's my take. Don't want to be too long-winded.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to Jab Jamboree at Richard 45. You there, champ? Oh shit. Okay,
No,
there
I'm
you
here.
go. Okay. Salute to the chat. Cop Killer, I see you in the building. I'm gonna ask you the same question, man. Is Tyson Fury really retiring, man, based off the video I played with Ngannou? And what does that leave the heavyweight division, man? What's your take on that?
He could retire and still do the fight with Ngannou.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ngannou's not like he's not no boxer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's not.
So if he does retire from boxing and fights Ngannou, who would you like to see pick up that belt? You know what I'm saying?
You
Would
see, I
would
was
you
gonna
want?
spill on this more into my live, even what Steels was talking about, because I
Okay.
actually seen it. But I definitely the dudes that's ranked in the top, like Wilder is still ranked. I'm gonna just say that very highly in
You
the
think
WBC.
you think Sophia might be coming home?
I mean, I don't know if Sophia want to be coming home because I don't want somebody coming back to the sport. Even that goes for Fury. Like if they harden into it, that's how you really get hurt. Like if
Right.
you really ain't got the passion for it no more. I don't want Wilder just coming back for the fans and family and stuff like that. If Wilder really wants to come back and compete and have the old mentality that he had before, then I'm good with that. Even if he's not the same after those fights. But as far as Fury retiring, I don't think that he's going to retire because he said this could be my last fight. And then they said, Tyson, this could be your last fight. And then, he didn't really want to say nothing on it again. Then he was like, you know what, fuck it, I ain't going to ask me. He said, you got any last words for all of the fans? And then he said, I'll do you better than that. And then the motherfucker started singing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's using that as leverage, man. He's using it as leverage so that
Mm-hmm.
he like that's like you 503. You did what you had to do and you got the belt and you didn't really get the fight that you wanted, but you still feel like it's time to retire. You know what I mean? You might think in the back of your mind, nah, they may pay me more. If I act like I'm going to retire. You know what I
Right.
mean? You
On
can
some
use that as
Floyd, on
well.
some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Yeah, you can use that shit. I think he's using that as leverage. Like, oh, so what you gonna pay me? Tyson, don't retire. Then they willing to give you this. You know what I mean? Fuck 30 million, they willing to give you, 80, 70, 80 million, you say. And then he might end up, waiting around. I don't think he's really retiring because of that could. And like I said, the fact that I think he's going to use that as leverage to get even more money. I mean, I would do that.
Yeah. Okay. Salute to my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports, man. M Town up in here, 901. You know what I'm saying? Long live my brother Dolph, man. RP Young Dolph. Shouts out to my Memphis brothers. EJ20 say Fury will retire because Canahan been busted. Cop Killer say I want to see Tyson Fury in the octagon with Francis so Francis can take him down to the ground and pound him into submission. I don't think you're gonna see that, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, but I do agree with Tay on this, man. I want to see for myself personally, the fight I want to see Francis Ngannou in is John Bones Jones. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight I want to see. I know Francis Ngannou is having some money situations with MMA. He want to get compensated, you know what I'm saying, which I don't blame him for because we know MMA fighters are extremely underpaid. That's why you have so many guys that's in that field in the MMA combat sports field in that department of combat sports. You see those guys crossing over to boxing because boxing is where the money is at. You see Conor McGregor got stupid amounts of money fighting Floyd. You see Tyron Woodley getting paid his highest payday fighting Jake Paul not once but twice. You know what I'm saying? So these guys they want to get paid. And what you know what I'm saying? Boxing will forever be king. I don't give a damn what motherfuckers say or how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Yes, boxing be on some bullshit. But at the end of the day, bro, you see what Earl Spence did last week. You know what I'm saying? He put 30, 40,000 in one of the biggest stadiums, you know what I'm saying, with a man that don't even speak English. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? A black Cuban, not no Mexican. He did that with a black Cuban. You know what I'm saying? We see what Tyson Fury just did last night. The man put 90 plus thousand in a soccer stadium. You know what I'm saying? We about to see what's cracking next week with motherfucking Shakur Stevenson and Valdez. I'm hearing that bitch is sold out. You know what I'm saying? In Vegas. Goddamn me in New York, Katie Taylor Serrano. You know what I'm saying? I'm here that bitch is selling. You know what I'm saying? So boxing, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. Boxing will forever be king, period. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, KK scores on you, bro. I'm gonna ask you, man. Is Tyson Fury really retiring in your opinion, man? And if not, what does that leave the heavyweight division? Because matter of fact, let me pull this up real quick. I'm looking at the oh shit. Hold on. Let me pull these rankings up. I got them right here. Let me pull them up. Let me pull this joint up real quick. We're gonna spill into this. And I want to hear what KG got to say. So this is the rankings right now. So we got Watts number 1 in the WBC, and it's crazy. They might pull some sham. Look at this. Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker 2 and 3. Frank Sanchez 4, Andy Ruiz 5. What a fucking coincidence. Okay, KG, man. Go ahead.
I was saying, think about this. The fact that they was on the same damn panel last night, you know what I'm saying? Joe Joyce and then Joseph Parker face to face, and they saying this fight could happen in July. If Tyson Fury officially announces his retirement, they'll make that fight a daggone vacant title fight off rip.
Yeah.
They'll fuck around and do that shit.
Especially with if they don't know what's going on with Wilder.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with them, you know what I'm saying, with Wilder right now. So they'd be like, know what? Make that fight a damn. Yep. And then if Wilder does come back, he'll fight the damn winner of Joe Joyce, Joseph Parker. That'll be a damn, you know what I'm saying? So, and then that I think, and then that'll be more so a green light for Wilder to come back, because like I said, Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker fight, they pretty much out of their own mouth said that fight is daggone pretty much damn set.
Right.
So Wilder couldn't come back and disrupt that. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that damn, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna making it shake. But as far as damn Fury really retiring, I can see him going out on a high note like this. I had a packed house. You know what I'm saying? I had a packed fucking house. I beat the guy up that's been daggone screaming from the sidelines for the last daggone damn 3-4 years for anybody to take notice to him. We got him in here. I cleaned him up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even make it. He barely made it into the second half of the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I cleaned him up. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a good high note to go out on. And then with the Francis and Dongo fight, Francis is chasing the bag, man, because he know he can get paid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at him at all. You know what I'm saying? Because Dana White ain't paying nobody but himself. You know what I'm saying? Dana White on this daggone shit like this. 1 for you, 1 for me. 1 for you, 1, 2, 2 for me. 1 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he's paying himself. So I'm not mad at that. And I don't want to see that fight, but I can see that fight happening, but it won't go down as an actual professional fight. It probably go down as an exhibition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Tyson Fury is pretty much, you know, yeah, I'm done. And if he says he's done, the next time we see him, he's gonna be back over 300 pounds again. and that'll be the green light. That'll be the green light to anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's wondering. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it's real. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see, because I'm looking like the list that you had up. I don't see anybody, any real reasons for anybody to keep him there. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he already, you know what I'm saying, as far as the trilogy with Deontay Wilder, if we see a 4th fight, the only way we see a 4th fight happening, how? I can't even, I'm trying to wrap my mind around it right now. You know what I'm saying? How? You know what I'm saying? Like, where would it make sense? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Joseph Parker and Joe Joyce, when he vacates, them fight for it. Deontay Wilder, if he's not too far looking toward ascension when it comes to them, the spiritual journey, I can see him coming back. But a lot of those guys, like I said, when they do it the traditional way, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual way, a lot of those guys, they don't have a lot of damn anger in them after that. So whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever the champ does, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be best for him. So you know what I'm saying, but that'll be a good fight for whoever that winner is for the Joe Joyce, Joseph Parker on his return.
Absolutely. Real quick, man, I'm gonna get my little spill on it, and I'm gonna let Mahari cook. I see he just fell in. EJ20 say this could be the best year in boxing we potentially could have for a long time. I think boxing is on the upwards. It's on the upward trend right now. You know what I'm saying? The stock is rising in boxing. Because for a long time, man, people they didn't give a fuck about the fans. This post Floyd Mayweather era, they didn't really care. They just put whatever they wanted to on TV. But now, man, you know what I'm saying, the fans got voices, and one thing I can say, dudes are using their platforms to push for the fights, whether, you know what I'm saying, it's for their favorite fighter or they just want to see the best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? I like the direction boxing is going, but I would say this about Fury. I'm with all fella. I think Fury will retire because the block is hot right now. Fury don't want to be associated with, you know what I'm saying, anything to do with Canahan, and it's gonna be hard for him to stay out of the light. And the best way to stay out of that light is to, you know what I'm saying, get the fuck off the block, get the fuck out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? Probably leave London, you know what I'm saying, for a little bit, the UK for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, move somewhere, you know what I'm saying, stay off the scene, and he gonna get that phone call for that Ngannou fight, and I think he gonna take it. It's because, I mean, he could fight the Usyk AJ win. I mean, but you know, for what really? You know what I'm saying? For what? Oh yeah, okay, you got the undisputed, but Tyson Fury doesn't strike me as a guy who really cares about that because he already said, "Oh, I won all of the belts anyway," and I hate to give that bitch credit, but the bitch is right. You know what I'm saying? The bitch beat Vladimir for the 3 belts. Then he came back, you know what I'm saying? And he beat Wilder for his belt. Not once, but twice. You know what I'm saying? On paper, he beat Wilder. Motherfuckers might feel like he cheated. I feel like he cheated. You know what I'm saying? But hey, a win is a win, no matter how you get that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. But we're not gonna spend too much time on this Tyson Fury shit, man. We you know what I'm saying, we gonna get into some more shit. Mahari, but you got anything you want to spill on this, man, before we switch topics? Because we've been talking about this shit too long.
For sure. I'll make this real quick and then we can move on. I'll say it like this. I don't believe for a second that Tyson Fury is going to retire. I really believe that, number one, Francis Ngannou, please. It ain't gonna happen. Dana White is not gonna allow Francis to basically cross promote with any boxing entity. All right. He did it for Conor McGregor, but it's Conor McGregor. He's a white dude. Okay. And basically, he produces a lot more money in the UFC, and the UFC allows Conor McGregor to pretty much do whatever he wants, sign whatever promotional deal, whatever he wants, based how hypocritical the UFC is. But the thing that I will say is this: I say that Tyson Fury is not going to hold to his gun to a retirement. I think he's just using it to try to draw more attention and views and draw more, money for himself under the Lord of the possibility, under the suspicion of retirement. I believe that he'll wait for the winner between Joshua and Usyk and then basically go for, undisputed. Now, yes, he beat Klitschko for 3 of his belts, but remember, he never defended those belts. All right. He got into his drug binge and basically was gone from the sport for about a year and a half. Right. And yes, he beat Wilder twice, but it was under suspicion, but a win's a win no matter what. I think that the opportunity to become the full undisputed heavyweight champion of the world is the biggest lure in boxing history. When you have all them belts at the same time, you are put on a pedestal as one of the all-time greats. All right. And the UK has not seen an undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis in 1999. And even back then, they still shitted on Lennox Lewis because they didn't like him for whatever the reason they had. So I think that Fury will say that he's looking to retire, but I don't believe that at all. I think that the opportunity for undisputed is just too great for him. And if the money is right for undisputed, if it's against AJ, trust me, he will jump on that opportunity because he's been wanting to face against AJ for a while. So that's what I think. That's my 2 cents.
Okay. Okay, y'all. We changing gears. You know what I'm saying? We turning the page on this shit. I'm not talking about Tyson Fury no more. Don't ask me about Tyson Fury. I don't give a fuck about what Tyson Fury is doing. We got real legit boxing back this week coming up. April 30th. You know what I'm saying? We got a double header. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson, Valdez, 130 unification. I'm excited for this, man. The undercard is gonna be stacked. You know what I'm saying? I got they say he my little brother. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, Troy Isley, you know what I'm saying? Box boy Troy back on that joint. We got Keyshawn Davis, VA stand up. The Virginia boys is back. I always tell y'all niggas Virginia got something to say. You know what I'm saying? We also got Katie Taylor Serrano. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In New York City under the bright lights in the garden. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start it off with our fella, man. Give me your take, man. You ain't got to give me no predictions or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into that on the Wake and Bake show next week, Saturday. Y'all be sure to check us out. And of course, I'm bullshitting on the Beltway Friday. All the brothers gonna get a final predictions and shit. But what's your take, man? Next week, man, we got a double header, man. How you feeling about these fights next week, bro?
Another great week of boxing will be going down next week. And another thing I definitely want to mention, shout out to Elder because he sent me the recent schedule, and I mean, which highlights the fact that these major important events, these important events in boxing will not be clashing with each other, even though that they're on separate networks. I mean, the Amanda Serrano Katie Taylor fight, I believe, will be happening earlier on in the evening to accommodate the UK fans and the Irish fans over there for Katie Taylor and whatnot. So that fight, I believe, will be starting around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Leaving that the Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez fight to happen at regular times, and I believe they'll start walking out at 10 p.m. Eastern time themselves. So kudos to both networks understanding that both these major cards shouldn't be conflicting with each other. Boxing fans got a definitely a W next weekend by not having to choose between one card. You know what I mean? We can watch them both in succession. You know what I mean? Preliminaries, undercards, and then right into another one, right into the next card, the top ranked card with Shakur and Valdez. And you are, like you said, the undercard is stacked. You know what I mean? So there will be no flipping back network to network. You know what I mean? We can pay attention to the hot prospects like Box Boy Troy, you know what I mean, who's on the undercard. You know what I mean? So this is a good look for boxing, definitely, when there's some kind of semblance of organization, almost like a league for a league schedule for you know what I mean, for 1 week, where just like you see on the basketball playoffs, that none of the games are conflicting with each other. They're staggered one after another. You got one starting at 3:30 or whatever. Another one comes on at 7:30. Another one comes on at 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. All staggered. Boxing's starting to learn, you know what I mean, peep game from these other professional leagues. You know what I mean? So kudos to that. And we got some great fights on the deck. You know what I mean? I think we're finally gonna see Katie Taylor. We're gonna see one of these somebody else retire. You know what I mean? And not just the UK the Englishman Tyson Fury. We probably see Katie Taylor retire after this beatdown she's gonna get from Amanda Serrano. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, another great unification fight, and I believe another feather in the huge cap that Shakur Stevenson is rocking right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna be treated to some great boxing. That's my take.
Yes, sir. Okay, KG, I'm gonna come back to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got your guys coming, your Virginia boys coming in next week, man. Box Boy Troy, Keyshawn Davis, man, they're gonna be on a big undercard. You know what I'm saying? And of course, man, we got Katie Taylor Serrano. They got a good undercard as well, man. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on the fights next week, man? How you feeling about these fights, man?
You had asked me a question, I think on your last show that you did, and you was asking me, did I care? No, you was asking about EJ, what he said after the fight.
Yeah.
You said was I excited about it, or was I like, eh? I'm excited about this week of fights, but I've grown myself into a repetition of them watching fights every week. So I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking here for it. So I'm excited for it, but I ain't had the chills for a fight in a long time. I really haven't. You know what I'm saying? You know how, you know what I'm saying, you guys watch fights and you pick a winner, and based on your winner and how the fight's going, you're on your edge of your seat. Your heart is kind of racing a little bit. You feel like you're the one that's in the fight. I haven't felt that in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hoping to feel that this week with the damn Katie Taylor and the Serrano fight. You know what I'm saying? Because we finally getting this shit, you know what I'm saying, out the fucking way. Then I want to feel that way, you know what I'm saying, with Shakur and Dagon, you know what I'm saying, and Oscar. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel that way because these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, we were supposed to see this shit before.
Right.
Now we're getting it. So I'm excited about that. Then I'm always excited that they're gonna see my boy Dag, you know what I'm saying, Keyshawn. But like I said, man, like I said it before, man, the kid's been here before. He carries himself, you know what I'm saying, almost like that damn standout damn football player that shows up always to daggone to the games with the shirt and tie on. He's been here before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that. Box Boy Troy also too. You know what I'm saying? Fucking 503 Doppelganger. You know what I'm saying? His little twin out here that's out here fighting while 503 is there gonna fight the good work. You know what I'm saying? The good daggone workers man fight like we doing, just like the rest of us is doing. So yeah, still fucking fighting.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? So I'm excited, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm waiting to get those chills, man. I'm waiting to get them chills. And this week might be it, you know what I'm saying? Because next week, you know what I'm saying, don't we go back silent again? What we got next week?
I want to. That's a good fucking question. Matter
We
of
ain't gonna
fact,
go silent, but we ain't gonna have nothing that stands out.
We got Canelo and Bivol after that.
yeah,
Oh,
I was just about to
God
say, bro.
damn.
I kind of think I think we set for a couple weeks, bro.
God damn. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, man, the repetition is set and built into me, man. I'm here for it. Like I said, I was playing Call of Duty, and with what's the young Fury name, the little brother. He was the first day gonna fight the lead, and I had that shit playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for any fight that's on.
Yeah, KG. I think we're gonna be set for a couple of weeks because I'm looking at the schedule real quick before I go to act. Then I'm gonna come back to Mahari. Okay, after April 30th, we got the Canelo Bivol, which is May 7th. And he got a pretty decent undercard. He got Herkovich and Zilly Zane. He got Montana Love and Venezuela. Then the following week, you got Charlo Castano 2. And of course, we got Castillo Clayton and Ennis on that joint. Can't wait for that. You also got the Floyd Mayweather fight. You know what I'm saying? He fighting in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna come on the same day. You also got Kovalev is fighting at cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? Sir, it's me, Sergey. Got Sergey coming back. Let's see. Then the following week, May the 21st, we got Joshua Buatsi going up against Richardson's on the zone. You got David Lemieux versus your boy Benavidez. I don't know if you're gonna get goosebumps for that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
not
gonna
that fight. I ain't
yeah,
gonna do it.
yeah. Then let's see. Then the following week, Saturday, May 28th, you got Tank Davis, Rolly Romero. Then the following week after that, you got Cool Boy Steph, Daniel Roman Jr. You also got my boy David Morrell and Hot Sauce Henderson, the homie on that undercard, on the Cool Boy Steph undercard. Then the following week, you got Cambosis Jr. versus Devin fucking Haney. So is it safe to say? Is this safe to motherfucking say? We got boxing for quite some time. I'm just saying.
KG, that's a goosebump fight right there.
Yeah.
What Cambosa's Haney fight?
Don't lie.
And I'm gonna say that only because I'm Rocky going into Russia fighting the Russian in front of all of the Russians. That's what Dev is
I
doing.
like that.
Dev is
I like
going to
that.
Australia, going into Australia fighting. You know what I'm saying? So he has to be perfect, and he has to sway these people. Because when that rematch comes back around, everybody that wasn't a fucking damn Devin Haney fan in Australia is gonna be totally fucking damn different for that second go round. So,
Yep.
Rocky
Salute.
4 still gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salute my brother Dwayne Freeman boxing matchups. I was just talking about you, fam. Hey, fun fact, all fella. You ain't hear this, man, but we was at Quee House chilling. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Quee, Ricky Williams, goddamn, his wife, you know what I'm saying? Dwayne Freeman, Al B225, who's all in there chilling, playing spades. And you know, we got to talking about the merchant shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, because Dwayne had a little shirt. He had his little merch shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, cool shirt. You know what I'm saying? You got the merch and shit. He like, yeah, man. You know this dude back home make them for me. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, Quee, they got they you know what I'm saying? They got their little Q&A shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the nigga Rick busts out and say, yeah, man. You know we got the little merch and shit, man. But we ain't got draws though. We ain't got draws. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got draws. You niggas is fancy. You know what I'm saying? You niggas got drawers and shoes and shit. I say, you know, hey man, that's I said it just like this. I say, man, well, you know, that's all fella, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all him. You know what I'm saying? But real funny, man. That nigga Rick funny as hell. Salute to my brother Joseph Townsend in the building. DP Rock, I see you. Mark Wonderlich, I see you. Okay, damn, Jab Jamboree, I'm gonna come to you, man. We got some fights going on next week, man, and this is your shit. 130 is one of your favorite divisions. We also got, you know what I'm saying, Katie Taylor Serrano in your backyard, man, in the garden in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Probably, you know what I'm saying, about 10 minutes away from Harlem, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on the fights this weekend, bro?
Yeah, I'm really happy for Amanda Serrano. You know what I mean? I'm glad that she get to avenge her sister. You know, there's a storyline behind that. So I'm definitely looking forward, like real forward to that one. And I'm expecting Amanda Serrano to do what she normally do. Get busy. You know what I mean? Might have to throw a Ackwood tease because somebody gonna get smoked. But as far as Core versus Oscar Valdez, I'm more looking forward because I feel like I know the outcome. Not saying Oscar Valdez don't got a chance in hell, but I feel like he don't got a chance in hell. He will have to land something. And I don't even think, like, you know, I never really had to see Core's chin tested or anything like that. But like I said, you know, anything can happen. But I'm expecting Shakur to do what he always do, beat Oscar Valdez to a pole. I'm going to think more about it as far as if he's going to stop him or not more next week. So I gotta really think. Yeah, I gotta think about that one for real.
Okay.
Like because of the round and stuff like that. Because I could just see Shakur. Because Oscar Valdez is tough. He could take a beat. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he could last in there and then like just be a goddamn ragdoll. It freaking get worked out. But at the same time, I could just see Shakur stopping him too, because he ain't got that mutagen in him this time around. Or do he? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight next week, both of the fights, and I'm glad that we got a doubleheader. I do just want to say though, still, because I know how ESPN and the Zone do, I could still kind of see the cards clashing because both of them put like 1 million cans on a card. I'm just saying, still,
bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Just letting you know, bro. ESPN got the best undercards. Top Rank got the best undercards.
Yeah. I don't want to have to look. Still, so you could be right. Hopefully it don't clash. I'm saying as far as the main ones, it might not clash. You know what I'm saying? Like the main events because of the time frame. But like I said, neither here nor there. I'm going to still try to tune in to both fights. Hopefully I could get through watching Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor fight, and then later I could prep for the fellas and watch Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, and finally Oscar Valdez could get the throne and we could stop talking about this fucking guy.
She's low motherfucking Louise. Okay, man, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm throwing a curveball at Mahari, man. I ain't gonna ask you nothing boxing related. We gonna get into some basketball shit with you, man. First things first, man. What the fuck is Brooklyn doing right now? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about my Warriors going up 3-0 on the MVP, reigning MVP, and Curry on the bench? You know what I'm saying? And what the fuck is going on with your Chicago Bulls?
Well, where do we begin? With my Bulls are concerned, I kind of predicted this was going to happen because I just felt that we was going to get outmatched by the size and the physicalness of the Milwaukee Bucks. And even though we were able to steal a game in Milwaukee, I still felt to myself that once Milwaukee got his wake up call, I think they was going to take control of the series, and they did that on Friday night. So I don't have much to say about that. But I will say this about my Timberwolves. These Timberwolves, man, they keep me on a roller coaster, bro. Friday night, think about this. They were up by as many as 20 plus twice. And all of a sudden, they let Memphis get back into the ballgame. And the scary part was John Morant didn't even have his best game. He had a decent triple-double, but he didn't play his best game. And they still won and came back and won game 3. But then after that, the Timberwolves made adjustments and showed some toughness and were able to bounce back to tie that series up. Now we got game 5 in Memphis. And I guarantee you right now, that first round series is going to go the full 7 because right now, these teams right now have various matchups that are just very, very intriguing right now. And I'm glad that Karl-Anthony Towns decided to get his best game of the series thus far when he scored 30 plus. But as far as your Warriors are concerned, I didn't. The thing with the Warriors is I kind of knew this was going to happen because.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
I knew this was going to happen. You know why? Because the fact is the Warriors are just deeper and they're more versatile than the Nuggets are right now. Listen, Jokic is an outstanding center, right? But he can't do everything else. Okay. Missing Jamal Murray is really hurting them right now because without Jamal Murray's creativity on the backcourt right now, Jordan Poole's having his way. He can do what. Listen, let me tell you something. Jordan Poole must be the most luckiest man in the NBA today because This kid, is learning from two of the greatest shooters in the history of the game and learning from Draymond Green how to play defense. Listen, that kid, if he goes to another team, I guarantee you he's going to be a superstar because that boy is bad, real bad. But I guarantee you that. But I guarantee you this: it won't take long before Curry decides, okay, let's put Curry back in the lineup. But right now they're up 3-0. Why change anything at this point? So yeah,
Exactly.
now I'm done.
Exactly.
If it,
Okay.
like the good old saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm feeling real good right now. You know what I'm saying? We got boxing, man. We got basketball. You done, Mahari?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Go on mute because I got an echo. Yeah, there you go. We got good boxing, man. We got good basketball, man. Shouts out to Canada, man. I even seen motherfucking the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Make they little comeback on Philly. I thought they was gonna get blowed out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's it. 503. Don't expect another W. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man, they definitely gonna lose when they go back to Philly. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to them though, man. They're still a good underrated team. You know what I'm saying? And they young. You know what I'm saying? I think they add a couple more pieces. You know what I'm saying? They need a good point guard to fill in from Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying?
But Van Fleet need to get his shit together because that's why they get Lowry's pack. You know what I mean? They pack Lowry's bags because Van Fleet's supposed to be that guy. And he was that guy during the regular season, but where he at now? Where that 19 to 20 points we need from him? Where that 8 assists a game he was consistently doing during the regular season? You know what I mean? Van Fleet need to show up. Pascal Siakam been doing his thing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
We need a little bit more from OG Anunoby. Gary Trent Jr., he's here and then he's gone, you know what I mean? So he's like an up and down roller coaster, his damn self, you know what I mean? But like you said, 503, they got definitely a nice young team that are definitely on the upswing, on an upward trajectory. But I think this is it ain't gonna last too long this season, and I think Philly's gonna get them the next game.
Right. All right, man. We definitely gonna keep y'all updated with the basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get up with Mahari. We gonna talk some basketball, you know what I'm saying, probably next week. But I want to play this clip, man. It's gonna be my last boxing topic, man. Then we're gonna get up out of here. Because I got shit I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I gotta link up with the fam and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be up out of here in the next 10 or 15 minutes. But George Kambosos, Devin Haney, man. This is official, like a referee with a whistle, man. And this is what Kambosos had to say, y'all. Y'all check this out.
We all know that he never won the belt inside the ring. I beat a champion, a pound for pound, top 3 fighter in the world. The biggest name in world boxing, if not one of the biggest names. The guy who's supposed to be a future all-time great. I beat him and I beat him up. But he, before that fight, took out another Hall of Famer, pound for pound fighter, number 1 pound for pound fighter in Vasily Lomachenko. So them belts have been passed through champions, earning them in the ring, earning that respect in the ring. Devin Haney had the interim title. He was then, through an email or phone call, whatever way it was, he was given, obviously, the WBC full title champion, obviously champion. So he parades like he won the belt in the ring, and that's not the case.
All right, and Devin Haney recently did an interview as well, man. And he had this to say.
So like I never been hurt or never been dropped, never nothing in my life. Nothing in my life.
Come on,
so,
stop capping
no,
that.
I swear. Damn. Never nothing in my life. So for that when it happened, it was like when I was walking back to the corner, I didn't know that I was hurt. It didn't feel like, just felt like,
you didn't feel hurt.
Yeah. I knew that I got hit with a good shot. That's why I smiled, but it wasn't because I was hurt. Right. So when my legs started acting a little off,
right,
the crowd started going crazy.
Sure.
So I'm like, the fuck? Right. What they going crazy about? But it's my legs. My legs fucked up.
So your mentally was still there.
Yeah. No, I knew what was going on. I knew through the whole thing. So that's why in the next round I was like, let me just tie up because I don't know. I could still be hurt. Yeah. But when I got up, I wasn't hurt at all. I wasn't hurt anymore. Yeah. But I didn't know. So I was like, well, let me just tie up because I don't want to be that guy that they say, damn, he got hit. Why didn't he just tie up? All he had to do was tie up. All he had to do was tie up.
So, we got this fight coming up, you guys, and this is important. This is gonna cement the number one guy, possibly a new add-on to the list, Usual Suspect 6 list of pound for pound status, and the number one guy in the 135-pound division. Kambosos, once again, is talking down on Dev, said he never, be the real champion. He got emailed the belt. You know what I'm saying? I think he stole that from Teofimo. And you also got Devin Haney saying how he's never been hurt before. Got caught with a real good shot. I'm looking at Kambosos in training camp, and I'm not gonna lie. He looking real good. I'm looking at Dev training in the Top Rank gym. He looking real good. I'm gonna come back to you, all fella, man. What you say about all this that's going on right now, man, with these two guys, man? How do you feel about what Kambosos had to say? How do you feel about what Dev had to say, man? What's your thoughts on these training camps and shit, man? How you feeling about this fight, bro?
All right, to start off with Boy George. It seems like he's caught the disease that previous champions in the lightweight division.
Hold on, he got the king disease? The king? Oh, that's the lightweight disease. What disease is it?
I don't know if we've come up with a name for it, but it's definitely Ak Reachik maybe can possibly help us with it, because it's definitely a disease of these belts, because once these guys touch these multiple belts in the lightweight division, they don't want to fulfill the duties. You know what I mean? They don't want to unify with a guy like Devin Haney, because what Boy George is forgetting to tell the reporters, forgetting to tell the public about Devin Haney's so-called email belt. A lot of these so-called champions are dancing around Devin Haney instead of so-called consolidating the franchise champion with the world champion. They don't want to do that. They want to move around and do other things. You know what I mean? So he reluctantly, or he failed to mention that fact of the matter. You know what I mean? In his parade of trying to degrade Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Devin Haney's camp, I like the fact that he has a pound for pound champion in his camp right now, in Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? That's nothing to me of nothing but benefits that's going to help him in this training camp in lieu of the biggest fight of his career. Going into, like KG was saying, going into enemy territories and not having to do it once but twice. I still have my criticisms, the fact that he should have been over there already. You know what I mean? Finding a place to train, getting acclimated, not only with the time, but getting acclimated with the people, stealing some of Boy George's fan base over there while you're at it. But if you're not going to do that, the best thing you can do is train with the best in the world. And that's what he's doing. So once again, salute to Devin Haney. Salute to Devin Haney for showing maturity and being a realist. You know what I mean? At the same time, he doesn't want to fully admit that he was hurt, but he's admitting that he was hurt. You know what I mean? And he's showing the maturity in the fact that instead of going out, like he could have went out on his shield and went in the back and forth war while he was hurt, but he chose to make the wise boxing decision, and tie up until he was sure his legs was okay. You know what I mean? That shows you the semblance of a high boxing IQ. So once again, kudos to Devin Haney showing a lot of maturity and a lot of great things as a future great champion and a future pound for pound talent. And but as for Kambosos, man, Kambozo, Boy George, who I like to call him, man, he caught the disease. You know what I mean? And I hope Devin Haney puts him out of his misery. You know what I mean? And once he gets all those belts, to be honest, I hope he gets all those belts and drops all those belts. You know what I mean? I don't even need to see him defend, because a lot of us like to see the undisputed, or once you touch a championship, you want to see the man defend that belt to make him officially a champion. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Get that undisputed and throw all those belts away. You know what I mean? Because these sanctioning bodies don't respect Devin Haney. It will solidify him as the lineal champion at lightweight. He can do what he wants after that. You know what I mean? Even though he's locked into a second fight, but you beat him up well again. Beat him up well the first time. Boy George ain't gonna want a second fight. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna want a second embarrassment in front of his home crowd once again. You know what I mean? So fuck Boy George, man. I'm flustered with his fuck shit that he's talking. I mean, the disease is real, man. And that's the thing. I don't want Devin Haney to get the disease. Get the disease of once you touch those belts, all of a sudden you start wanting to do other things than fight the best. What happens if Shakur Stevenson, he comes through the Oscar Valdez fight and he decides, you know what, I'm moving up to 135. And then all of a sudden Devin Haney's like, well, what have you done at 135? You know, I need to do other things first. That's what it seems like these belts are doing to these fighters. You know what I mean? So without taking that risk, get those belts and throw them in the trash, Devin Haney. That's my take.
All right, we're gonna come right to KG, man. Give me your thoughts on this situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, man. What's your take on all this shit going on with Devin Haney and Cambozo?
First off, Dev knew he was hurt because he said, I didn't know I was hurt. So he said it to himself. I didn't know I was hurt, but he knew he was hurt. That was pretty much a fighter saying that I'm hurt. No usually means yes in a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Cambosa's got to be able to duplicate that. I see damn Cambosa's training. He's training hard. But it looks robotic because like it looked like he's trying to drill something into him to try to prepare for. But that's kind of hard to do against somebody that, you know what I'm saying, the kid doesn't get hit a lot. So, you know what I'm saying, it's almost I know they're gonna try to play the bully game. I'm already knowing this. You know what I'm saying? And I know Dev is getting his work in, and I don't want Dev to get into the habit that I see him do. Dev possesses all of the tools. You know what I'm saying? He may lack the power, but I think he possesses all of the tools. It's just he gets caught up like a lot of guys. They get caught up in one punch to land, especially when they see that they know they can land. They landed it good, or it looks good to them. It feels good to come off. So I don't want him to get into a habit of that because I see a lot of drills of that. So he's drilling something also because he knows that, you know what I'm saying, Cambosos is going to try to come beat a dog. So I have to drill something to try to keep him at bay. Now, it's a matter of they're going to see who, you know what I'm saying, which side that's being drilled into him is going to actually, they're going to, you know what I'm saying, be the winner of that fight. You know what I'm saying? Which game plan is going to them take, you know what I'm saying, possess the daggone victor. So I ain't paying too much attention to everything else as far as talking or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, what he said does damn stand true, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't hold a lot of consistency when we then gonna say don't look at the next guy's resume because styles make fights. And based on that style, it looked this, you know what I'm saying, this fight looked this way. But my boy Ricky Williams said some shit and it makes perfect fucking sense now. He says, when we say styles make fights, he said, no, that's a fucking cop out. He says, styles don't make fights. It's can I impose my style on yours? You know what I'm saying? Can I impose my style on yours that your style doesn't work? So it's not really styles don't really make fights. I just made your style fucking daggone obsolete against mine. You know what I'm saying? I showed you how to turn yours off. I showed others how to turn yours off. So Dev's gonna have to be perfect, man. He's gonna have to be perfect going into this foreign territory, you know what I'm saying? Because he's already then being looked at against. So I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, Snack can daggone Snack and him working with Bud a little bit can daggone pull some daggone, you know what I'm saying, some stopping power and some close the show, you know what I'm saying, attributes. So that's the only way I can see this fight really going in his favor for real, unless he's actually show class, you know what I'm saying, putting on the actual world class show class, you know what I'm saying, fight against Kambosos where he can't be daggone giving a nod on a round. So I don't know, man. We got some good shit brewing. That's what I got.
Absolutely. Mahari, man, what's your take, man? How you feeling about this fight, bro?
Well, I'll say it like this. I think, let me show my face. I'll say it like this. I think that George Kambosos has been filling out them belts a bit too much. I don't know. It's like when anytime a fighter that has touched a championship belt and, has never felt like that before, they feel a certain way, feel like, hey, I don't have to fight, these top guys. I can fight whoever I want to. And you're going to have to show me why you can't, why you got to fight me. And I can decide I don't want to fight you if I don't want to. It's that kind of mentality I don't like at all. But I'll say it like this. I think that Devin Haney knows that he can't make many mistakes against George Kambosos, especially in a hostile environment, because we know that the judges are crooked. They might swing some rounds in favor of George Kambosos. You know what I mean? I think his best bet is to try to get him on a stoppage. I know Devin Haney is not known for knocking dudes out or stopping them, but I think to me he's gonna have to get a stoppage or just wipe the floor with George Kambosos so bad that even the crooked judges are gonna have to realize, man, we can't do this. We can't screw Devin Haney and make ourselves look bad. So I think that's what's gonna come down to. I think that once Devin Haney gets all them belts, I agree with Oddfellas' sentiment. Just get rid of them belts and move up. Because there's no reason to continue to defend them belts and then try to act a certain way. We act like Keith Thurman's talking about, well, what have you done for me? Towards Earl Spence before Earl Spence got his IBF belt when he beat Kell Brook. So you know what I'm saying? So I think that George Kambosos, this dude that is really feeling himself a bit too much, and I don't think he realizes that that Devin Haney is a monster that's ready to take what's rightfully his. So if George Kambosos ain't ready, he's gonna get the worst beating of his life, and that's my sentence.
Okay. Jab Jamboree, it's on you, bro. Take us home on this one before we get up out of here, man. What's your thoughts on Kambosos saying what he said, man, and how you feeling about Dev, man? Oh shit, Jab Jamboree, you on mute, fam. Okay. Jab Jamboree probably stepped away. What's up with Talib Cunningham? I see you, Mark Wonderlich. You know what I'm saying?
I got a game plan, 503. I got the game plan, y'all. I kind of disagree. I know what Mahari's saying, where he needs to come, he's gonna have to stop him, but I think there's another way. I think, and it leads to this whole Snack. What's Snack known for? They build up your endurance. You know what I mean? They build up your stamina. So one thing that Devin Haney is going to have to do is he's going to have to fight 12 rounds and outwork George Kambosos. He's going to have to outwork Boy George. And I think he can definitely do that, not from the outside. I think Devin Haney's a better inside boxer than Boy George. You know what I mean? He can do that in the pocket and outwork this guy and beat him in a 12-round decision by doing that. You know what I mean? Effectively getting out of the range of the extension of Kambosos' so-called power shots. He's a way more slicker defensive boxer inside the pocket than Boy George. I think that's the game plan that old boy should go with. He's the younger fighter. He's the more slicker of the two. he can outwork him for 12 rounds and get those belts. But yeah, that's my take. Oh, Act, you back?
Salute to my brother, Supreme Beast Boxing, Lewis
Yeah,
Hinton. I see you.
yeah.
Okay,
What's
go
good?
ahead,
Well, what was the question? My fault.
Act. We was talking about Cambosis and Haney. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Did you didn't look at? Okay, go ahead.
No. What you were saying? Something? What?
No, I was saying, did you even see the videos I played?
Yeah, I seen some of the videos. When Devin Haney was talking about he never been hurt before. Or dropped. Really, Devin? Come on, keep it, nigga. There's certain people that never been hurt before. They mom and dad really blessed them with good chins. You gonna find people like that. People ain't like everybody else where if you just click that button, they just go on the floor. Some people really is berserkers like that. They got a very good punch resistance. I'm one of them. Like, I ain't never been down either. That's why I'll be always thinking like Devin, like, damn, would I even know that I'm hurt? You know what I mean? That's how I know he wasn't lying. You know what I mean? He's like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even, you know what I mean? But I know the whole, this stuff like that. Like, he did, you know, I got to give him a lot of credit for that. Now, as far as Cambosa saying that he won the belt through the email, and he never fought anybody to actually get the belt. Well, he was actually trying to fight somebody for the belt. That's not his fault that his mandatory person that wanted to fight him decided to do the franchise thing. Cambosa, stop trying to act stupid like you don't know what's going on, bro. You know what that man pulled. He seen Canelo pull it. He thought he was cool enough to pull it and ask for it. He did it to Maul. Only difference is it was different weight divisions. And you tried to do it at 35. Got caught in the crossroads with Teofimo. Then Teofimo started doing bad. The boxing gods ain't like it. And then took it away from him. And Cambosa should be next. I'm in 100% agreement with our fella, and I've been saying that. Soon as you win them belts, Dev, well, actually, you're going to have to rematch the motherfucker. But say you get...
Then he gonna have to fight Lomo.
Yeah, damn. He might be there for a while. Still,
yeah, it ain't. Oh, shit.
He might not. I think about it. He might be there for a while. Hopefully, it ain't no draw, because then you gotta definitely fight him again. And then we don't know if Cambosis is gonna be all right during that fight. You know how these motherfuckers be having little injuries, so that fight might even take long to get made. The second one to announce, so he might be there by the time Dev is done with this whole top rank deal. He might be like 26, 27. What is he now? 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit. He might be going to his late 20s fucking with this deal. On some real shit. I ain't think about it like that.
Okay. My brother just entered the building, man. I hate that. I got to get off here, man, but I got to go make some moves with my fam. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. What's going on with it, Red?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit. I was just sliding through to say what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know I was late. Then the motherfucker, we was out there whipping up on him today. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 20-7 victory. You know what I'm saying? We 4-0. You know what I'm saying? We looking good. We looking good. We sitting right up on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know.
I ain't get that call about them Pelicans though.
Man, we got robbed. Soft ass Crowder got my man thrown out the game and shit.
The
fuck?
fuck?
Gonna meet dead ass, man. I'm tired of that nigga. You know
The fuck?
Bro, Jason Haas is a dirty player, bro. Don't even get me started.
Cut it out, man.
Yeah, bro. Like Jason Haas is one of the most dirtiest players in the NBA, bro.
Who's Jason Haas?
I think you're trying to say Jackson Hayes, man.
Jackson Hayes, whatever the fuck his name.
No, he not.
Mahar, you can't be fucking up the man's name, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Because you got niggas confused over here. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that, bro.
But the point is though, bro, like Jason Hayes is basically a dirty player, bro. And I don't blame Jane Crowder for doing that, bro, because he was doing some dirty shit throughout the whole game, bro. If I were Jay Crowder, though, I would have knocked his ass out right there. Going back to the 80s, bro. Celtics and Lakers, bro. I would have knocked your ass out, and you would have never played throughout the whole series. Jason Hayes is soft as a motherfucker, bro. Get out of here.
Well, look, fellas. I'm finna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sure to go check out my brothers. Bullshit on the Beltway tomorrow, 3:15 Central, 4:15 East Coast. Act Richard doing his show later. Jab Jamboree, Dope Spill, Boxing Bills. We'll be over there, man. 5 p.m. East Coast time, 4 p.m. Central. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tune in with the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, before we get up out of here, man, I gotta play the commercial one more time for my brother Oddfella, man. You know what I'm saying? And we up out of here, y'all. Peace out.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Usual suspect. It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?